Hello and welcome to the Collapse Experiment. I have another tech article here today. No, it's not on a fake typewriter, but it does say about said fake typewriter in a couple different ways. This article is from New Atlas and it features an innovative eternal notebook. Hits sweet spot between digital and paper. Me, I'm a fan of paper because you can write on it. And it's usually permanent, if you will. You don't have to worry about a battery dying. You don't have to worry about the screen breaking. Perhaps you will run out of ink. Yeah, this whole like going digital in ways that you don't really need to go digital is kind of irritating to me, but for some reason this is the direction we're going. By the way, how much coal is burned in order to power these notebooks when you could just have a notebook in your pocket with paper and a pen? Just pointing out the obvious. HEYfold notebook lets you put pen and paper over and over again without the paper. Okay. Now they do have gallery images, but can't look at those because we are not connected to the internet in the cabin, the off-grid cabin that doesn't have power either. A clever startup that turns unconventional ideas into practical and unique products has created a lightweight and convenient notebook that lets you write, erase, and write again. Bridging the gap between traditional paper pads and traditional and digital note-taking apps. The HEYfold Eternal Notebook by I was hoping it was going to be called like Heya, so that people could just start singing the song. But instantly got our attention, and on closer inspection, it may be even cooler than at first look. Personally, I love and prefer an actual notebook. Oh, somebody after my own heart. To jot down to-do list, important information like booking references and plans while traveling, yet it always gets increasingly more difficult finding newer entries. And there's some information or brainstorms you'd rather not stay permanent. That's when you rip it out and burn it. And let's just say my notebook graveyard could probably keep a fire going for some time. I approve. While it is not particularly eco-friendly, even if the paper is recycled. Some information for you. Did you know that heating your house by burning wood is actually carbon neutral? It is not on the EPA list of carbon creating emitters. Did you know that? For some reason, the Environmental Protection Agency does not list burning wood in a wood stove as being harmful to the environment. I think burning your notebooks is environmentally carbon neutral, if you will, okay? I think you're good to go on that one. Yes, in 2025, there is no shortage of digital apps, planners, workspaces to render conventional notebooks obsolete. But a quick visit to any stationery store will prove that there's strong support for the physical versions. Yeah, because they're at Dollar Tree. While the digital medium is usually more private and flexible, it does require a charged phone, tablet, watch, or computer, and has other drawbacks like trying to access booking references kept on a phone app while also on the phone. Yeah, that is a pain. For the longest time, I didn't even know if you could open apps while talking on the phone. Because I'm like, hey, am I just going to end up hanging up on this person while I'm trying to look at my calendar to figure out if this is going to work or not? I had no idea. So you know what I did? I wrote the info on a piece of paper and looked it up later. The HEYfold notebook is out to land in the happy middle ground between both types of notation styles. The slimline 4mm gadget resembles a blank notepad, but its Permaflex silicone core ink sync coating makes each of its four surfaces a sturdy page on which to write down whatever you want. Then simply clean it off with a included cloth and start again. Cloth? You got to use a cloth? I'm kind of curious how this works now because this sounds weird. Let's see here. And it supports wet and dry erasing. Huh? Unlike a whiteboard, there's no smudging or faint residue of past use. The company has also offered a range of different compatible pens to suit needs and styles. I'm kind of weirded out by this now. While you'd never notice when writing on it, the HEYfold also has magnets beneath its surface so you can leave it on the fridge or carry it around on many laptops. These magnets also help secure a pen and other accessories. You can even use the folded device as a bookmark or space holder by snapping either side around a page. It's available in essential different sizes. There's the 5.8 by 8.3 inch, which is like a small book, or pocket, which is 5 by 4 inches, okay, with the smaller pad built for sliding into pockets without the bulk of a traditional mini notebook. Yeah, that's when it ends up in the washing machine. If you need to keep records of your notes, the makers have provided an app that instantly converts digital capture to high quality PNG or PDF files, which can sync to file storage or online services like Google Drive. Why is everything freaking Google Drive? No Google Drive, bad. So yeah, you also have to see if you were able to just like hook a line from that to your laptop and transfer stuff over, look at the files on there and delete it, maybe. But this whole thing now where it's just collecting the stuff that you jot down. Sure, the gadget has only 4 writable surfaces, but it might not be the best place to pen your memoir. But it's ideal for students, work meetings, travel, sketching, brainstorming, and lists. And it offers that notebook experience with the flexibility of updating content as you would digitally. Okay, let's learn a little bit more. An added bonus is that when it's open, it offers a completely flat surface and one that doesn't need support, which is handy for jotting things down on the go or in transit. The pocket version weighs just 75 grams, with the larger model coming in at 138 grams. There's a range of packages for the HEYfold Kickstarter campaign page, starting with basic pocket set for $45. That is the most expensive notebook I have ever heard of. $45, 26% off retail price, which also includes a 0.6mm pen, spray, and cleaning cloth. The larger essential pad is $53, with the same accessories as the pocket book. Note that at the time of writing, these two are in demand with only about a dozen left of each at this price. Combo packs featuring both sizes start at $79. The fake typewriter, the Rev 7 that I covered the other day, was $335. It doesn't fit in your pocket. Though there's always an element of risk with crowdfunding campaigns, this is HEY's 6th crowdfunding project, and the campaign has raised close to $60,000 from more than 100 backers, assuming all goes as to plan. Worldwide shipping is estimated to start from July. July? We're in April. Come on, get a move on it, will ya? But anyways, so yeah, that is the end of the article. This thing here, it's essentially a glorified notebook. I'm looking at a picture of it right now. And from here, it looks like just a piece of like PVC board that somebody is writing on. You can clean it off, but you can apparently capture that image that you wrote or drew on the page and have it transferred elsewhere to transfer it elsewhere. This is my biggest problem with technology, is that instead of making everything simpler, it seems like they just make everything harder to do. And this doesn't seem like it's any better. Everything has to be hooked up to Wi-Fi, which means if there's no Wi-Fi, if there's no internet, you can type away, you can have your thing on the Rev 7, you can put your notes on this pad here. But essentially, you can't do anything with it unless there's a router or Wi-Fi available somewhere to connect to an online server, which you also have to pay for, which is also powered by a power plant. This person goes on about not wanting to burn their old notebooks for the sake of the environment, but at the same time, this technology is causing us to create more of a power supply, which means burning more fossil fuels. They don't see what I'm seeing. They're creating their own disaster that they're constantly complaining about. So yeah, you can go out, you can get this Eternal Notebook, the HEYfold. It sounds neat, but guess what? I just wouldn't. There's no, I don't see a point to this whatsoever. Go to Dollar Tree. You can get a pack of 3 notebooks, notepads that fit in your pocket with a pen and carry that with you. And you can get pens too, like really nice pens. And for $2.50, you can have your own notepad on you at all times. Unnecessary technology is being created for little purpose from what I can tell. Keep on typing.